So Arsenal 6. Yes, 6. Look at the smiles. Colgate settings. It won't be Colgate settings at 7:10 p.m. Spanish time tomorrow, bro. It'll be blood settings because I'm getting that taken out. Lons nil. Matty, we've been viral for 3 days in a row since Saturday. The chill, and then obviously tonight it was, oh my god, hopefully we're going to get a good performance. 29 back-to-back goals. Maybe he has turned the corner. Maybe he was misunderstood at Chelsea. And 6 different goal scorers. That first 25 minutes was absolutely unbelievable. 6 goals tonight. We could pick 10 man of the matches. The watch along was lit. Always love you, bro. Always love Ola as well. Big up the chat. And yeah, man, we definitely celebrated that, didn't we, mate?
Hey, man, that was like old times, man. That was in invincible settings tonight, man. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bang. It's over with. Go get you a pie, whatever. Just sit back, chill out, talk. Wash a car, go outside. Walk the dog, come back in, see if anybody scored. It was one of those tonight, man. And when I would say on the show that our attack, I want our attack at a certain level. That's the way I want our attack, is to come out of the gate. Now, there's a couple of factors you probably can look at. Lawns was really poor tonight, but for the most part, that display is exactly what I want to see from us moving forward. I've been hearing a lot of talk this week about, oh, we're saving it for the second half of the season. No. I want to see this starting right now, and I want to see this going forward. Even on Saturday, I want to see us coming out with the same level of intensity. Tomiyasu tonight, the Samurai Warrior, the Yakuza was just chopping up everything that came around it, man. It was slicing and dicing. 29 back to back, man. My boy Dino is out there letting y'all people know what time it is, man. He's determined to get you to celebrate a goal this year, Lee. And so it was just
if he scores the goal that wins us the title, then maybe I'll just change my mind and celebrate it.
I'll go get a kit. I'll be ordering a kit from the armory.
He can come back as manager in 20 years, Ollie settings and all that.
Yeah, we'll get testimonial. We'll get him against Real Madrid 15 or whatever. We'll just have everybody, turn the party up if he does that, man. In all actuality, though, man, seriously, in all seriousness, excuse me. It was just a overall great performance tonight. Even down to the manager. The manager made substitutions. He was getting people on, getting them off. He was giving people some time, and just managed the game. Everything just went the way that we needed to go tonight, and a much better display than what we saw on Saturday. And like I said, man, I just really hope that this is something that we see going forward for the rest of the year. Now, and I know realistically it's hard to play at this kind of level all year, but we should at least be 70-30 with that kind of performance that we saw tonight. And you add a striker to that, man. You add a potent goal scorer to what we saw tonight, Lee, and I'm feeling pretty damn confident.
Mate, it was amazing. Listen, Ola's boy, Tommy Cafu tonight, bro. Tommy Cafu, yeah. We see the clips a couple of years ago, Tommy Cafu and all of that. Yeah, and I mocked it. Tonight he was Tommy Cafu. He was insane. Yeah, and you know what? The fact that he got subbed at halftime shows that Arteta, actually really does think, yo, this guy, and people bang on about him, and I take the mic, versatility and all that. Right back tonight, he's played left back, he's played centre back. Yeah, he can play left wing, right wing. Tonight, I don't know what that guy. I don't know what's happened to him. That was his best performance.
Well, he's healthy. He's healthy. Now I brought this up during the broadcast. He's healthy. Just think about it. Not that I can, I'm trying to put it all together, but I don't remember him being healthy all year since he's been here. And this is the same period of time. What concerns me is he's got to go in January. He's got to go for this, I think, Asian Cup. He's got to go for that. I hope he comes back healthy. We need him back healthy. I'm going to say this.
They get knocked out real quick.
Man, to be, done and dusted. Let me say this. If we are the challenge for a title this year, because realistically, we're still in the midst of trying to. The title race is just getting ready to get started. if we're in the title race, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be two key components. One is a striker, two is our defense. If we lose any of our main defensive players, that's the trouble. This is where I said, I've said earlier this week in January, we need to get some duct tape just in case something happens. Because look at it, Gabrielle has been playing outstanding this year. Saliba's still consistent.
Yeah,
Tamayasu is killing it. Ben White is not doing too bad this year.
yeah.
Ray is
Zinchenko
starting.
did right.
Zinchenko's been doing fairly well. And Ray is starting to settle in. He's starting to settle in a little bit with them. And I think that was part of his, people were going, oh man, he's somebody. No, I just think he has to get accustomed to a whole new bunch of people that he's never played with. And I think now he's starting to get accustomed, they're starting to get settled in. And this is why we're seeing these zeros and these low. We're not giving up as many goals as we did. It's because the defense is sorted out. And you look back at last year, the end of last year, and you see where part of the problem was we were leaking. We started leaking goals.
Yeah.
Well, this year everything is sewn up tight. It's just a matter of our offense provide that kind of attack.
But do you think, like, obviously tonight we flipped the switch and we went wild, yeah? Like, yeah, fair enough. Lons are not an amazing team, yeah, and we've seen Arsenal flip the switch and spank Spurs 3-0 in 25 minutes as well, yeah, last season or whatever, yeah, right, and we've done that many times as well, Man United and other teams, yeah. But do you think that the way we're playing, because when Freddie Ljungberg was on Monday Night Football, like, and I see the graphic that came up, all of the statistics for shots that we've had on goal, shots against us on goal, XG, all this rubbish, like progressive passes, all the stats and all this rubbish. We're actually an open play goals and blah, blah, blah. We're actually worse off this season other than shots against us. The shots against us, I think, was 0.8, whereas at this point per 90 last season, it was 1 or 1.1, which is what, 0.3 shots a game. Yeah, it's literally minuscule, yeah? So people say we're controlling games, but we're having less shots, we're creating less, but we're conceding there or thereabouts the same amount of shots on goal. They're just not being clinical with them. Maybe that's the teams we've played. I don't know. But we've played Man City. Yeah, we've played Spurs. We've played Chelsea. Yeah, we've played some decent teams. We played Newcastle. I know they nicked the win and all that. But it's like, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, yeah, we're top. We're 1 point worse off than this stage last season. Yes, we've conceded less goals. But that transition from back to front is so slow. And then tonight, I don't know whether it was just the opposition or whether it was just Arteta went, just go out and have fun. Because it was almost, to me, it was like, we're seeing footballers out there tonight without being like all of this stuff. Yeah, it was just go and do your thing, lads. Yeah, go and do your thing. Because at that point, I think when we kicked off, yeah, Sevilla had lost. Yeah, so we had to win. Yeah. But when he's doing the team talk, they were winning. Yeah. So it's like now they're out on the field, yeah, warming up and that, and then obviously they then lose. So do you think it was just a case of like shackles off, go and have fun, and we can just flip that switch anytime we want? Or do you think that actually that was just a one-off?
I think this is a game. We had a few games last year, and I did this mentally, but I'll say it out loud. You take a sticky note and you mark this game down. So when people say, "Oh well, we can't do this or we can't do that," we saw it tonight that it can be done. So we know that this season that is something we can do. So now you also look at the variable of who we played. Like I said, that was a poor lawn side. That was a poor squad tonight. That was very poor. So you factor that in. So you say, okay, all right. So we mark this off. Let's go to Saturday when we play Wolves. Will we have the same intensity? Because that's just all intents and purposes. That's a little bit of a tricky game. That's a tricky game. Wolves, you don't know what you're getting from Wolves. So that's a game that you kind of have to look at and see, well, can we keep this up? What you're looking for now after today is the consistency of play. Whether it's realistically, we're not scoring 6 goals every week, but you're looking at 2, 3, 2-3 goals a game.
How negative, Matt? How negative?
Bro, we get 6 goals a game, man. That is, man, that is class of 90. What was it? 98 settings. You got this is straight chaos.
Yeah, right. 98, 02, 04 wins and everyone.
Win 100 games.
Like you said at the start of this, though, yeah, it was a throwback to this lot. Yeah, it was that first 25 minutes. Me, you, and Ola said it on the watch along. Yeah, that first 25, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it was
the best under Arteta, I think.
Yeah, that was probably the best attacking display we've had under him, and the best attacking performance I've seen this year. Period. I mean, period. Bar none. That was
just Arsenal or any team.
Just Arsenal. I've seen this year. I mean, it just was just absolutely rock solid. I mean, you talk about the Invincible. Hell, man, you can go all the way back to when Cesc and Kleb and all them was running the midfield. I mean, we used to do the same thing. Bang, bang, bang. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was over. These championships, these early round Champions League games were done. We were done with them, and it's good. And it's good that we're at top of the table. But now, the fish must now begin to be fried. Lee. This is it. This is what we all raised hell about getting into the Champions League. We all raised hell about being the top of the league. We've made it to the knockout stages.
Yeah.
This is where we talk about the big boys.
Best goal difference in the Champions League, by the way. Joint top goal scorers.
Yep. This is it. We've got I think we've got one more match, and then we got a little bit of a break. Then it's the window opens. Whatever we need to do, we need to look at is to play a cup tie coming in. All that needs to go into account now. And we need to make sure we have all our ducks in a row, because when January starts and when we resume, I think in February next year, or either late February, late January, I can't quite remember.
Mid-Feb, about Valentine's Day.
Yeah, so
they don't play Valentine's Day because otherwise I'm buried. That'll have to be another day, babes.
Yeah. So with that, I hope that we have who we need signed in, that they're prepared. We're not scraping it, trying to, we got to bed in. No, I want everything in order, so that if we're going to challenge for these major accolades, then we need to be challenging, because I would hate for us to roll through like we've done, get there, and then just get packed. For all my Americans watching today, some old Atlanta Falcons shit, where you just show up and then get sent right back home. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Get out of here, man. Like little brother says, move, man.
People like to talk this trash and say we don't want to win. And I don't think you would mind me saying this, but I told you, I said, Lee, if we were going to win that title last year, I was going to book my flight to Spain, and we was getting ready to party it up.
Damn right we were.
Right. So,
damn right. So yeah, man.
If we won a Champions League, bro, it would be insanity.
Oh, bro, trust me, man. I think I'd have a heart attack. Yeah, but listen, big up, man. Always love, bro. Make sure you sub to the Southern Guna people.
10 out of 10 performance tonight, man.
10 out of 10 all day long. Make sure you sub to Southern Guna. Always love, bro. Very quickly, what you got coming up?
Nothing, man. I will be chilling, man. I'm gonna try to get on this Saturday with you all, but like I said, I've got to work out of time this week, so I'm gonna see how my schedule lines up. And other than that, man, that's it.
There we go, people. Make sure you sub to Southern Guna. Link in the title. Jez is coming up next. He's alive and well, which is good. And then player ratings, people. We are profiting off a 6-0 win, and we celebrated the goals. Adios, amigos.
Shing.
Yeah, entra en la basura. Yeah, get in the bin.